Hey everyone, it's Sarah. Welcome back to another video tutorial at Mrs. Lincoln's Inkin. Earlier I posted this card on my blog, and this is the technique that I'm going to be showing you today. It's called the tile technique, and if you can see, if you look closely, you see these ridges in here, and that gives it the texture or the look like it was stamped on a piece of tile. So let's go ahead and get started. First, what you're going to need is a piece of white or light colored cardstock. I'm using the Whisper White, and this is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. And we need our scoreboard, so let me grab that real quick. Now, when making your tile, you can do all kinds of different sizes. I'm going to be using my 1-inch mark all the way across. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the large tip of my stylus here with my scoreboard, and I'm going to start at the 1-inch mark, and then I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to start at 1, and I'm going to score at 1, 2, and then 3. So now I have all of my tiles. And that's all that we need the scoreboard for, so let me put that away. Now, some people like to do their stamping of their image on the side where the grooves go inward, and some like to do it where the grooves go outward. So it's really your personal preference as to what you think your image looks best on. I personally am one that likes it when my grooves go inward. So I'm going to grab my image here, and I'm using the Just Believe set today. This is on the retired stamp list, so if you want this set, place your order today. You can do that at www.mrslincolnsinkin.com and click on the Shop 24 Hour. It's a little shopping cart on my website, and get this while supplies last. So today I'm using this little circle with some flowers in it, and I'm using the Melon Mambo ink. So what you're going to do is you're just going to ink your image up really well, and then you're just going to stamp wherever you want it to go. No rhyme or reason. And it doesn't all have to be on the lines. So that's what it looks like when you have your lines indented. You see how there's like a gap in between the images there? Just for giggles real fast, I'll show you how it looks on the other side, because we're not going to be able to see this side. See, this is why I don't really like it this way, is because you don't see the gap. You see on the top there where the little groove is, the ink just covers that groove, as to opposed to this side where the groove is left white. So that's why I like it that way. But again, it's everybody's personal preference. There is no right or wrong. You do it how you want to do it. There we go. That looks good to me. So now to finish off my card, what I'm going to do is I just took a piece of Melon Mambo cardstock, and this is cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I'm just going to run my snail on it. And then I'm going to place it in the middle here. Just like that. And now to add just a little bit of something to my card, I'm going to be using a piece of Wisteria Wonder cardstock and my Elegant Butterfly Punch. And I'm going to punch out a butterfly out of that. And then I'm going to take a piece of vellum, not the cardstock vellum, just the regular vellum, and I'm going to punch a butterfly out of that. Now I'm going to take my sponge dauber and my Wisteria Wonder ink, and I'm just going to lightly go on the edges of my butterfly just to give them a little bit of dimension. We all know how obsessed I am with dimension. There, that looks perfect. Now I'm going to take a mini glue dot, if I can find them here. There we go. And with my mini glue dot, I'm just going to take the middle of my butterfly here, and I'm going to stick a glue dot right in the center. And then I'm going to stick him right on top of my Wisteria Wonder butterfly. I guess a little offset, so not right on top. And you have to be careful when you're using vellum because you can see the glue dot in the middle of it. But what I do is I puff them up, kind of wrinkle them a little bit so it's 3D, so you really don't pay attention to the glue dot in the middle. When it's puffed up, you can't really see them. And then I'm just going to take another glue dot here, put it in the center of my butterfly again. If I can get him off here. There we go. And then I'm just going to stick him right on on my card I think that I want him. There, and then I would just stick this to the base of my card and then put a greeting on it if I wanted to and right on the inside, and it's good to go. And that's it. That is how you do the tile card technique. Here's the other one that I posted on my blog. How easy and cute is that? And I wanted to point out too that this stamp set right here, Daring Adventure, that's also on the retired list. So make sure that you get your orders in before May 30th because the new catalog starts May 31st. So you don't want to miss out. Until next time all, happy inking!